Good morning, guys. Francis Lorray with Chosen Ones. And it's an honor and a blessing to be able to get in the presence of the Lord, fellowship with my brothers and sisters in Christ. Today is March the 18th, and we are going to read our daily devotion for today out of the book of Be Still and Know. Okay? So March the 18th. And so it says, it's titled Jealousy. And from that time on, Saul kept a close eye on David. That's 1 Samuel 18:9. David was a loyal warrior for King Saul. However, when David began receiving more praise than King Saul, Saul quickly became jealous of David. That's 1 Samuel 18:5-16. Over time, King Saul's jealousy escalated to hatred and rage. Saul was afraid of David because the Lord was with David but had departed from Saul. 1 Samuel 18:12. Although King Saul made many attempts on David's life, God protected him and spared his life. Our jealousy may not incite us to want to kill someone, but we can all relate to feelings of jealousy. Someone gets the promotion that we think we deserved. A friend builds his dream home while we're still stuck in our 2-bedroom apartment. Our neighbor seems to have the perfect family. Jealousy leads to irrational behavior. It brings about confusion, bitterness, fear, resentment, and anxiety. Jealousy is an emotion indicating that we are in disagreement over what God is doing in another person's life. The truth of the matter is that we need to concentrate on what God is doing in our own. When a jealous thought enters your mind, confess it. Do not allow jealousy to get a foothold and escalate over time. Dear Lord, jealousy is a human emotion, yet that does not excuse it. May I rejoice with others rather than become jealous of their accomplishments or success. You know, this is a good one this morning. And God is always an on-time God. It's funny because, you know, I've shared this before, how on a daily, I self-check. I want to hear this song. On a daily, I do self-inventory, self-check, and I ask myself, is there anything that I hated on? And these are my form of words, okay? Did I hate on anybody today? Or did I look at somebody with envy, jealousy, bitterness? You know, those are all ugly emotions, all ugly characteristics that I choose today not to. Don't have I ever before? Of course I have. You know, there was a time where I was going hard and going hard and going hard, and it was at the beginning of my walk, or at some point, you know, in this journey, and I would see people that didn't have even a desire to want to follow God and all these things, but yet it seemed like they were transpiring, like they were just getting ahead in their lives and getting blessed with all these things. But again, with all these things, okay, I was being blessed the way God wanted to bless me, but my focus was in the wrong area. I was focused on what they were getting, or what he was getting, or what, you know, other individuals, and how, you know, promotions and all these different things. And I was, you know, bickering within myself, as we do when we don't get our way, or when we feel entitlement. Okay, so I would be like, Lord, why do they keep on, or why does, you know, and I'm questioning God as if I have a righteous gripe. Okay, and it was like, and the Lord would turn around and give me what I was bickering about, you know what I mean? But the Lord blessed me fruitfully and abundantly in the way that he wanted to bless me at that time. I was being blessed, but I couldn't see my blessings because I was so busy, so focused on what somebody else was doing, or what somebody else was getting, or what you know what I mean? And that's ugly. That's ugly. And the more we envy people or envy things or envy what somebody else gets or got, or and especially when it's monetary, materialistic things. We can't dictate. Not only that, we have to be careful because we want to start knocking people and judging people, and not looking at the author of it, the designer, where it came from. You know what I mean? And especially for those of us that are choosing daily to pick up our cross and follow God. And so when we pick up our cross and follow God, that means we're following his lead. We're following his lead. And so we have to check that madness at the door. Check it before it spreads through your whole heart. Check it before it starts flowing outward and you start putting this on other people. It creates a wedge between people. It creates a unhealthy atmosphere. It creates chaos. And the question is what are we really jealous about? We don't have any reason to be jealous about anything else, anything that anybody else has. Because we're still living the life that God chose for us. If you really want to walk in their shoes or walk their life, live their life, ask God to swap it. I guarantee you, we walk the walk and live the life that we live because the Lord knew what we were qualified for. And the Lord blesses how he wants to bless. The Lord does what he wants to do. We need to get our eyes off of and stop being so ugly. That's ugly. That's ugly. I know one thing. I've never wanted to be somebody else. I might have wanted a brand new car and didn't get it. Something to that degree. But to hate on somebody and to hate on their growth and their progress and to hate on who God is developing them to be, it's not in this heart here. I encourage and uplift and I want to see you prosper. I want to see you grow. I want to see the best version of you could ever be. And those are the only type of people I choose to be around today. Those that want to see me grow. Those that want to uplift me and encourage me. Those that even if you don't understand it or we don't agree, I don't want to be around you if you don't have nothing good to say to me. I don't need you to honor and glorify me. No, that's not what I'm saying. And I don't need you to pamper and I don't need your applause. Encouragement is good. To push somebody along. You got this. You could do it. It's not about agreeing. It's about encourage, uplifting. Hey, I don't know much about, this what you're doing, but man, keep on going. Keep on going. You got this. Instead, we want to bash somebody, and we're critical. We're looking for one wrong word. We're looking for one wrong move. We're looking for it so we can say that nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. Nope, and automatically judge and condemn. We don't encourage the effort. the consistency, the motivation, the strength and time it takes. Because we know we don't always want to get up we don't want to get up smiling and full of, I know there's times I struggle to get out the bed, even though I know once I get up, the joy of the Lord is in my heart. I'm not making this up. I'm at peace, a peace beyond my understanding. And I refuse to allow anybody, I don't care who it is, my grandma or my daddy, I refuse to let anybody take me out of my element, take me out of my place, my position, take me out of this stance that I'm in, out of this lifestyle. I will protect this peace by all means necessary, and that means stand in the presence of the Lord. I can't do it. I refuse to allow people's ugliness and bitterness and envy and jealousy to take me out of my element or to take me out of my peace, take me out of my walk with God. I value things at a whole different level, at a whole different perspective than what I used to. When I was a child, I thought like a child. And when I grew up and became an adult, I think like an adult today. I think as a woman today. I don't think as that little naive, gullible young girl back then. You can't just tell me anything today that I ain't going to go research in all areas of my life. I'm going to do some research. You can't just dangle me on a string. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. No siree. And so the message for today is get your eyes off of other people. That was the daily devotion today. Stop thinking everything is all about you, because it's not. Sometimes we're stuck in the ruts that we're in because pity, poor me, poor me, poor me. Or why didn't? We throwing a pity party, or we can't seem to move forward because we're still holding on to the past. We got some unforgiveness in our heart. We got jealousy and envy in our hearts. There's a whole bunch of, we can play it, these scenarios out of why. Well, go look yourself in the mirror. If you're willing to be honest and truthful. It's what, we got a lot of that in the world today. Don't nobody want to see nobody one penny ahead. It's in the world, ugliness. We got people who are killing people because I want that girl, or you. Like we just seen it on the news. My sister Latrice, and I'm not gonna go too far in it, but and y'all pray for my sister Latrice, but her baby got killed because they wanted the gun he had. Ridiculous. Jealousy, envy. I want what you got. You can't give, they can't give you that and not give it to me. It's not cool and it's not fair. So, check yourself today. Lord, am I jealous of anybody? Am I envying something or somebody? Lord, and my focus is my perspective or my eyes on somebody else instead of in my own lane, in my own backyard, in my own, Lord? And if so, Lord, help me. Help me regroup. Help me refocus. Help me get my eyes on my situation in my life, Lord, and the blessings that you are blessing me with, and not focus on how you're moving in somebody else's life. I love you guys. God loves you more. God bless you. Be a blessing to somebody today. Remember, show your family that you love them. Don't just you speak it. Show them that you love them. If it's real and if it's genuine, show them that you love them before they end up on a t-shirt. I love you. God bless.